1.3, order of operations. You guys have done order of operations before, yes? Yes. You know the phrase PEMDAS, yes? Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, or however you want to say it. What does the P stand for? What? Parentheses. Or we can say brackets. Okay, have you guys seen brackets before? If you haven't, it looks like this. Okay, so parentheses, brackets, that's kind of that. So parentheses, okay? I like pictures, they help me remember. What does E stand for?
Exponent.
Exponent, so like this, okay, the exponent. What does M stand for?
Multiplication.
Okay. What does D stand for?
Divide.
Divide. Okay. What does A? Addition.
Subtraction.
And then subtraction, yes? Okay, so you also have to know that when you're doing this, even though multiplication comes before division and addition before subtraction, you can switch those around. It's okay. That's allowed. Okay, so we have this going on for order of operations. Okay, this goes to a problem I'm going to read you. So it says there's this big word problem in the book, and it gives us lots of information we don't need. So we're going to read it and then discuss it. It says there are about 2,000 plants in each of the 50 stars of this flower flag. So they have a picture of a flag on the ground that's made out of flowers. Okay, 2,000 plants in each of the 50 stars. There are about 64,100 plants in each of the 7 short stripes, and 6,700 plants in each of the 6 long stripes. The blue region contains about 198,900 plants, and you can approximate the total number of plants by evaluating the expression. So then they give us this expression. That's the important part. 50 times 2,000 plus 7 times 64,000 plus 6 times 106,700 plus 198,900. Okay? We are going to use order of operations to solve that. So what do we need to do first? What? Go for it.
I just put like a little something under it. I put the answer to the multiplications under
Okay.
the problems.
We can do that.
So then it's going to be 50 times 2,000.
Okay, so you want to start with 50 times 2,000 because we have no parentheses, we have no exponents, so we start with multiplication. 50 times 2,000 comes out to be 100,000, yes?
Yes.
So I'm going to say 100,000. Whoops. Oops. I don't know what I'm doing. Sorry. 100,000 plus what?
Plus 7 times 64, but you need to do the multiplication.
Okay, 70 times 64,100. So what's that?
Isn't it 7 times?
7 times 64,100.
Oh. Calculator.
Yeah, you're going to have to get that calculator out. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not
What does 7 times 64,100 come out to be?
448,700.
You're gonna get good, Kate. He's gonna make you faster. Okay, what's next, Kate? 6 times 106,700. Okay, you can do this. 600.
640. 200.
Yes, 640,200. Good. And then the last one, there's no multiplication, so I'm just gonna tag it on the end. 198,900. So now, order of operations says I could just add all of those up. So what is the answer to all of those being added up? It might take a while. My calculator lets me put it all in at once, which is nice. Actually, I can take the answers from anything above in my calculator and just say answer plus answer plus answer plus answer.
I say.
Okay, what'd you get?
No!
Do this.
You can do this.
13,870.
1 million. 1,780,000. $1,387,800. $1,387,800. So there are approximately that many plants in this flower flag. That is a lot of plants to make up a little flower flag. Yep. Okay. Flower flag. We'll say that 6 times. Okay. Thanks. Appreciate that. Okay. So that is the types of word problems that you might get in your homework with order of operations. They might say, here's a whole equation, or they might say, let's put this in order of how it would go. Okay, so that type of stuff is what you're looking at. Then, what did we say when we said evaluate means what? We talked about this yesterday. Evaluate means what? You have to solve. You have to find an answer. So, I want you to evaluate this. How do I start that? Order of operations. What do I do first, Emma? Okay, 17 minus 2.3. What is 17 minus 2.3? 14.7. Good. So then I have 8 times 14.7. So what is 8 times 14.7? I probably could write that bigger. 117.6. Right?
Yeah.
1,176.
No.
Oh, okay.
It's 117.6. Okay. Woo, you guys are killing me. 117.6. Stressing me out, making me nervous. Okay. B, what is order of operations there? Who's gonna help me out there? Marshall. What you got going on B? This is kind of tricky. Because division is listed first, right? But do I have to divide this first? No. I can add first. Okay, what, Jason? Well, tell me what step to take first.
14 plus 6.
Okay, so then I get 20, right? Over what?
5.
And then my answer is what, Jason? Boom. 2, 1. Okay, so technically, when it comes to multiplication, division, addition, subtraction, we can do whatever makes it easier for us first if there are no parentheses, okay? Which is nice. That helps us out a little, because nobody wants to divide 14 and 6. Oh, that'd be rough. We don't want to do that. You can do it, we just don't want to. Okay, now I have 5 times, and I have brackets 36 minus parentheses 13 plus 9. How do I start that one? Go.
13 plus 1.
Okay, what's 13 and 9?
22.
So I get 22 here, and this is still in brackets, and I have like this.
And then minus 36.
Take 36, subtract 22 from it, what do you get?
14.
14, and then what do I do?
You multiply 14 times 5, and that equals 6. No. 7.
70. Good. I like the mental math, I like it. Good. Okay, and then D. What do I do there? Someone else, let's go. Corey, what do I do on D? Oh, you want to laugh, Jacob? You can be next.
Oh, thank you.
What do I do on D? Okay, I have 72 divided by brackets, parentheses, 11 minus 7 times 2. Do parentheses first. So what's 11 minus 7? 4? Okay. Yes, 4. So I get 4 times 2 in my brackets. So what's 4 times 2? 8. And so then I have 72 divided by 8. What's that?
It's 9.
Oh. No. Okay. So, evaluating, that's what we're doing there. Then, we get different types of evaluating ones where we have to plug and chug first. Plug and chug, okay? So, tell me on these, how am I going to evaluate 4 times x plus y, and it says when x equals 2, y equals 5. What do I need to do first? Jason, go for it.
2 plus 5.
Okay, so I'm going to plug in 2 plus 5 like this. And what is 2 plus 5? 7. Okay. And 7 times 4 is? 40.
28.
28 again. I'm like, oh, okay. 28. Answer. It said evaluate. I got a number answer. Okay. Any of you guys can shout out at any time. What do I got going on here next? Tell me.
7
You got
plus.
parentheses squared.
2 plus 5 equals.
I do have two plus
7.
5 again. And I got it squared. So I have 3 times 7 squared, right? So what's next?
49 is
Three?
in your parentheses.
I mean 48.
So Carter says 49 because I have to do squared first. And I have 3 times 49, which is what?
147.
147?
You did that mentally. That was nice.
I don't think so. He has a calculator right here.
I did do it mentally.
You did do it mentally. Carter's a beast, that's why. Okay, x squared minus y. X squared minus y, what do I do first? 2 squared. Good, Emma. You got the picture. You just shouted out. Thank you. Minus 5. What is 2 squared?
4.
What is 4 minus 5?
-1.
What?
Woo. You hate negatives?
Yeah.
I love negatives. I think they're fun. Okay, they're so negative. That's like one of those terrible puns that Mrs. Porter has on her door. Have you seen those? You can go tear a pun off. That's terrible. She has like, she said for the year she has like, I don't know, thousands of them. I was like, oh boy. Okay, last thing, word problem, because we love word problems.
No, we don't.
We're going to by the end of the year.
Never.
You buy a pattern and enough material to make 2 pillows. Because I know that's what Jacob does on the weekend, he said. The pattern costs $5 and each pillow requires $3.95 worth of fabric and a button that costs 75 cents. Find the total cost. How do I set up that equation?
Ooh, I think I got it.
Okay, tell me what you think you got.
So, pattern costs 5.
Yes, pattern
Pillow
costs.
itself costs $3.95.
Correct.
I'm guessing you would do like $3.95
Uh-huh,
So you just want to use white.
plus
okay. $3.95 plus what?
75 cents.
Plus 75 cents, okay, because each pillow requires $3.95 worth of fabric and a button that's 75 cents. Okay, I have that.
Yes, and then you multiply it by 2
Why 2?
because
Because I'm making 2 pillows, okay? That takes care of the 2 pillows. That takes care of the $3.95 and the 75 cents. How do I take care of this part?
Carter, what you got?
Add it to what?
Add it to the answer that you get from there.
Add it to this answer that you get from here. So it doesn't matter where I put it, in the front or back, because I'm adding it. So that equals my total, okay? So then order of operations comes into play. What do I do?
Do parentheses. And
Okay.
And it's 4 point something.
It's 4.7.
Yeah, that's what it was. 4.7. I had that one.
4.7, so $4.70, okay, times 2 plus $5, right?
9 plus.
What's,
It's not. It's
I got the answer.
$9.40.
it's,
Before you add the $5.
okay, it's $9.40 here before I add the $5, so then what's $5 plus $9.40?
14.40.
$14.40. So your total cost to build, or to create 2 pillows is $14.40, which technically is cheaper than buying it at a store. Yeah. Throw pillows are expensive for some reason.
That was